This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Crimson Tide against the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Once again, Atlanta has shown out. This is one of the college football capitals of the world. We know that the South is so strong with their love for college football, and this Peach Bowl crowd is electric. This playoff game is ready to be off the chain. Coaches are really talking to their teams about communicating well and being locked in because the crowd is making it really hard to communicate and hear each other right now down on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. In the backfield, it's Coleman. Sees an opening. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Below the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket. These two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And, Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
To throw, it's Russell. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. It's a shotgun run call. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Creative running there. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, Chris, if Texas is going to make a run in this playoff, they're going to have to run the football well. And they've always been able to do that with elite talent at that position. Check out this list. Ricky Williams, Cedric Benson, Earl Campbell, Bijan Robinson, and a guy I had to see firsthand when I played, Jamal Charles. This dude was incredible.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Manning. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for some space. It's Riley. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Can he get there on the ground? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good 3rd down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have 1st and 2nd down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Russell. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
A lot of hype and expectation for Keelan Russell, and you can see why. He's a tremendous player and certainly gives this offense a lot more life than they had prior.
Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another 1st down. Using his legs, it's Riley. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff again. Fights through a tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Breaking into the clear. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joe, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama. What players they are, and here they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack. Feature this guy as much as you can. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He keeps it on a design run. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Longhorns simply cannot get their defense off the field here.
I really love this play call on a 3rd and medium. That pass rush, you know, is going to try to get upfield. There's no doubt. And now you can get your running back out there in space, try to get those linemen out in front, and they're able to do so and move the chains. Good play call, better execution.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try out the field goal team. So now on comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On the run, it's Smothers. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. It's Russell. Here comes the pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner heads out of bounds. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Dropping back, it's Russell. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A positive start. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Back in motion now. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it deep. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Design quarterback run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now they're just clocking. This will likely be the last play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Oh, they got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Russell. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
Here's the second down play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Brown. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. It's a draw. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the first down.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught over the middle.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
He's hit as he throws it. Makes the catch downfield.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting close to the midfield.
And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start. Five. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. He lays out. Great grab near the right sideline.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
The offense now operating in empty.
First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the run game at some point for this offense.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Here comes a handoff. Fights off a defender.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Looking to pass here. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
The Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Back to throw. It's Manning. That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rogers. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here.
And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on
this winds up a safety.
Chris, this comes down to awareness for the quarterback, trying to throw the football from your own end zone. You've got to feel the rush, and as soon as it gets anywhere close to you, that ball has got to leave your hand, even if you're just throwing it over the head of the wide receiver. Great job by this pass rush. They get to the quarterback and create points.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Back to throw. It's Manning. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Chris, the key to this play was the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to go with the football. Forcing the quarterback to check it down, and then you stop it for no gain. This defense is playing really well.
Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. Longhorns will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Perfect aim and good loft on this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. He's got room to run. Look out. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No chance to catch him there. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The running back here on a direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
With one timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they could get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football and you get the first down, victory is yours.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals.